morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
going to call the January 24 Technology Committee to order. May I please have the roll call?
Berlin.
Aye.
Cahill.
Here.
Carrier.
Here.
Eckhoff.
Here.
Galassi.
Here.
Guston.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Kazmarek.
Here.
Vendrick.
Here.
Rutledge.
Here.
White.
Here.
You.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Great, wonderful. So again, good morning, everybody. Just chairman's remarks very quickly. I'm really grateful for this opportunity to chair this very important committee. I welcome input from all our stakeholders so the committee can continue its good work. And I look forward to working with all of you in the IT department, all the elected officials here and all staff. So thank you very much. Is there any public comment?
No.
So moving on to the approval of the minutes, I'd like a motion to approve the minutes
So
from
moved. Second.
January 10, 2023. Are there any additions, changes, comments with regard to the minutes? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And the minutes pass. Moving on to 6, budget transfers. I'd like a motion for budget transfers, a budget adjustment total of $11,350 from account for printing for the following: $10,280 to equipment small value, $20 to operating supplies and materials, $315 to wearing apparel, and $636 to travel expenses, $49 to dues and memberships, and $50 to advertising to cover tablets for new county board members, travel expenses for a SELA conference, OWASP memberships, and advertising for job posting and
So
phones for
moved.
IT staff.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry, Andrew. Who are the mover and the seconder?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Second.
And I should have asked, is there any discussion? Hearing none, I believe this motion passes. There was a count, right?
There's a motion and a second, and in the opinion of the chair, if I understand correctly, you're saying that the ayes were outnumbered the nays?
Should we do the vote again?
Yeah, why not? Let's just.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? All right, I believe the motion passes. Going on to intergovernmental agreements. For TER 00423, an intergovernmental agreement between the County of DuPage and the Bloomingdale Park District to permit county staff to perform special projects and proposals pertaining to GIS services. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
Can you expand on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So for some of the smaller municipalities, they don't have GIS staff or the same applications that we have to map things out and to take things and digitize them. So they request that through us. So every once in a while, we get these requests from park districts or municipalities to have our staff help them with GIS implementations. In this particular case, there are 2 items. One, to create a perimeter around the park district and a map around the park district. And then the second one, I'm forgetting, to digitize their information.
Can they come here to do that?
No, our staff actually goes out. We just charge them the cost of our hourly rate. We basically do a formula to create an hourly rate based on our salaries, and then charge them the hourly rate. The hourly rate comes out to about $1,000 for our staff's time, and they reimburse us. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? The ayes have it. Motion passes. Moving on to procurement requisitions. TEP 004823. Can I have a motion for recommendation for the approval of a contract purchase order to Carasoft Technology Group for premier support agreement for Microsoft support services for IT. This contract covers the period of 1 year for a contract total of $43,362.80.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions or discussion? And hearing none,
Madam Chair, do you mind me sharing a
Oh,
little more
yes.
for this one?
please.
So I think it's important to share when we get it right and do things well. For this particular request, we're replacing Microsoft Premier Support. Microsoft, as you know, we're a Microsoft shop. We use a lot of Microsoft products throughout DuPage County, both front-end applications like Microsoft Office, Visio, Project, and plus a lot of back-end stuff that we use that you all don't know about. When we run into issues where we can't fix a problem, then we go to Microsoft Premier Support. We've been having a lot of trouble with Microsoft Premier Support in terms of how they respond to us. The staff has been able to resolve issues before they even respond to us. So we decided to look for a better solution. We found one through US Cloud. Carasoft is a reseller. They sell Microsoft products, software, and services. The actual vendor who will do the work is US Cloud. So they found US Cloud at about $100,000 less for the same support services. So we're saving 66% overall on this contract. We're happy about that. The Sheriff's Office is also involved in this support, as well as the Health Department. So proud of the team for finding this.
Quick question.
Sure.
And this is more of a financial question. Your department, you have your own budget, correct?
We do.
Okay. And is it possible, because everybody's usually, all departments have their own budgets, to be able to get kind of a pie shape of what's your budget, right? And then what's your expenses and the amount left in your budget? And here's the reason why, as a newcomer, for the budget process that we're gonna obviously undertake, it would be helpful to have some kind of little graph or something in the future, just to kind of think about, you know, where your budget's at and what you're spending and what you're not spending, which this is a great thing that you did, to be able to transition to a better type of IT program, to be able to do what we need to get done, because we ended up starting with an IT department of 2 people. Now in Naperville, there's 23 people, a budget of less than $1 million to a budget of 11 million. So there's a lot of things that want to get sold to different technology departments like county. So it would be helpful just for me. If nobody else wants it, that's fine.
Yeah, not a problem. We can absolutely do that, Board Member Guston. We actually have a presentation that we did for the tech committee during the budget season that lays out all of that. It lays out, there are 3 different budget lines that we pull from, where they come from, how they're funded, and then a breakdown of the individual expenditures. So we'll share that with you. We don't have it in a pie chart, but we can put it in pie chart. It's not
And
a
you don't
problem.
do the pie chart
Graphs.
as you
You mean this spend?
as you go.
Yeah,
throughout the
so we
year.
can work with
Okay.
finance. I think they
Yeah.
can pull that together and they
Yeah.
can send out those reports. I think our finance department, the
Okay.
budget department can do that. But we can work with them to
Okay.
create that
Great.
on the
That would be
expand. Thank you.
appreciated.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony, also for sharing about the cost savings on this item. Are there any questions or comments? Right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And motion passes. Is there any old business? And any new business? Hearing none, I'd like a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
If there's no objection, we're adjourned.